Hey, welcome to this week's video. You'll see some of what I'm working on this week. Like I showed you on last week, the pedestal and working on the head. I guess that's about it that you'll see this week. A couple things I want to let you know about. You can now join the channel as a member. If you want to help support the channel, that'd be great. I'd really appreciate it. If you do get a membership, you'll see videos I just post for members there as well. Little short, for the most part, about everyday life, things I'm doing every day. Some of it may be included in future group videos, or it may not be. So go ahead and hit that membership button. Starts at like $2.99 a month, I think. So it's not much. $2.99 a month, so it's not much if you want to help support the channel. Additionally, this video today is brought to you by my Patreons. I appreciate the ones who are on their Patreon account that support me. Really do appreciate it. So I guess there's not much else to say except let's get it on with it. All right, so I'm gonna start sanding this here, then get it ready for paint. Okay, and I'm just gonna jump a little ahead in the process here for you guys. Okay, the pedestal is all sanded. And it only took all those tools to get it done. Okay, so I'm gonna start taping this up and getting it ready for paint. Got some plastic bags or storage bag, plastic wrap, and this is the last of the tape I have on the boat apparently. So things I'm gonna tape up with plastic bags are the helm station here. Put a bag over it and tape it up. Bet y'all never thought y'all be so excited just to watch somebody put tape or plastic bags around something. My wrist is almost healed. Go see the doctor here in a few days to get the final thing, take it off. But he said that I should be taking it off, start using my wrist some last time I went and seen him. Now I'm going to be repainting these levers, but I don't want to have to scrape off more paint, so I'm going to tape them up. So one of the interesting things that I actually did do here to wrap the stainless steel bars, I actually used saran wrap. I put tape at the top and the bottom, and then came back and wrapped saran wrap around them instead of just taping the whole thing. It actually turned out pretty well doing that, so hey, kudos to me for coming up with something. All right. Okay. So I have some of this stuff. I just didn't want to use it because it's more expensive. But it'll be fine. This little cover up the I'll get tape stuck on it like I just did. Gummit. Should have been paying attention to what the hell I was doing. Let's just get some of this overspray. I just want to try to avoid getting overspray on this hatch. This is just the 3M type film that has the tape attached. This all gets sanded anyway. I ain't gonna waste the tape. It's gotta be sanded well. All right, so this is ready to be painted. Well, I guess I'll wipe it down from overnight. Okay, so I'm using Rust-Oleum Universal Advanced Former Paint and Primer in one. Any surface, any angle. Indoor, outdoor durability. Has UV protection. So we're gonna give that a try. And in keeping with the theme with Excalibur being a royal boat. Yeah, I know, I had visions of grandeur, or delusions of grandeur. All right. I'll put your gloves on. All right. So we'll take a couple of coats. Oh, I forgot that. Damn it, I forgot one thing. Ah, crap. I want to protect it from, overspray coming back. To be honest with you, the spray paint surprised me how easy it was to use. Kind of messed up. Damn it. Let's get the other side. Pay attention not getting runs. Yeah, I'm just using the cardboard to hide my work from you guys. No, I'm just kidding. When I was filming this, I didn't even think about the fact you wouldn't be able to see anything. That's just the way it goes. I shall wipe that right quick. Maybe a brush. We'll grab a brush. That's better. That'd be easier to fix. Yeah, I was kind of using the brush in some areas, like a rolling tip method, because I got, well, part of the problem, I was a little bit too close when I was spraying, so it got on a little bit thick. When I went to put the second coat on, it was much better, so I only got two little small runs in the second coat. All right, it's been an hour, so I'm gonna apply the second coat. It's looking pretty good, other than where I hit it with the brush. I know some of y'all are wondering why I'm doing all these things, and why I just don't go ahead and put my mask up and start sailing. Well, there's two reasons. One, even though I'm half Italian, I'm not Christopher Columbus, and I need more than a damn spyglass and a North Star to keep from bumping into America while I'm searching for India. And number two, I don't want to be one of these dumbass sailors that just take off with crap, not working, not looking like you want to work, and end up having to work on the boat more than you actually do sailing. So that's why I'm doing these things. All right, let's get the sailing meet, and I'll stop bitching. I'll get to work. So as you can see, I'm putting my final coat on, my second coat, which is what I ended up, even though I think later in the video I said I think I may add another coat. After it cured out for a couple of days, it doesn't need another coat. It looks great. I did fix the two little small runs that I may mention in a little bit. I did fix those, just sand those out and respray those little areas. So it ended up looking great. I'm really satisfied with it. A bunch of thin coats is better than too thick a coat. but it's looking pretty good. All right, so it's been about an hour since I did put the second coat on, and it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. There are a couple of runs, just a couple. I see 2 runs, I should say. So I guess that is a couple. But I don't think I'm going to try and put another coat on it right now. I think I'm just going to let it cure out. And then it's going to rain for the next week, and I'm going to head off to Florida to see Rob. And I think I'll just wait. When I come back, I think I'll do a light sand, get a couple of runs out, and put another coat or 2 on at that time. All right. I got it this morning, and the boat was clean. Now look at it. I've been working on the head, plus working on another project, and it's a friggin' mess again. How in the hell does a single old man like me make such a damn mess? I haven't even cleaned up my supper dishes yet. What a friggin' loser I can be sometimes. I need to get more organized. Alrighty, so this is the board from under the toilet that I took out, and I decided I was going to repair instead of building a new one. So that's what we're working on now. As you can see, I'm sanding it down now to repurpose it. Alrighty, so we're going to fill in some of these holes with thickened epoxy. Like I said, this is the board that the head, the toilet was sitting on in the head in the bathroom. So like I said, I'm just repurposing it, filling in the holes, filling in some of the rock on the back side. That's all we're doing. All right, so that's done. We'll just let it dry, sand it, and put a couple layers of fiberglass on it. All right, just clean the dust off of it. Mix us some filler to put on it. But this stuff hasn't dried out. Ah, it still looks. Ooh, stinks. Alrighty, so on the next few clips and stuff, I'm showing you everything I'm doing. Some of the steps are not in the sequence I am showing them. They're actually a little different. And to be honest with you, I got freaking confused when I was putting this video together, what I did first and when I did it. I tried to look, but I finally gave up. Alright, let that dry. And then it gets sanded and it's ready to be painted. Oh, I forgot, I still got to do the other side. Still got to put this stuff on the other side. Forgot about that. Alright, so I've got this sanded. Didn't see any reason for you guys to watch me sand it. So I'm going to cut this piece of matte fiberglass. Go on it. This is actually a lightweight woven, whatever however they call it. So that's what kind of mat it is. This is set up a little bit, so let me get something out of here to be able to prop this thing up on. Believe it or not, I've had this table for more than 25 years. All right, got a brush. Next time I go to Dollar Tree, got to buy some more. Y'all might notice the different colors of clothes I changed over several days to let you know how long this takes. A little cooler today, in the 60s it feels like, and windy. And you'll see here, I'm actually putting this on pretty thick so it can both soak into the wood and be there for the layer of fiberglass, no matter what the hell I say later. Awesome. Wood is soaking up the epoxy. That's what wood does, believe it or not. If this was a fiberglass underlayment, I wouldn't be putting the epoxy down first like this, but this needs to soak into the wood a little bit and seal it. So what I'm trying to ensure is that I get enough on here that both seals the wood and leaves a base layer for the first layer of fiberglass. Okay, so that over there, my piece of fiberglass. This is the piece of the woven that I previously cut. I don't want to get what did I do with my little roller thing? This will help me stretch the fiberglass out a little bit.
I'm having to stretch it because I actually cut just a hair short.
Well, that means I'll have to. Anyway, I'll be putting two layers of fiberglass down anyway. Oh, this is supposed to come this way some.
It didn't really need 2 layers until I realized I cut the hair short.
Just trying to get some of these bubbles out before I start applying more epoxy to it.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna have to put more epoxy on it because I was gonna use a chop strand for my next layer. I didn't really realize that what I say in the upcoming video, whether they call it mat or strand or whatever, I couldn't remember what it was called.
Okay. Now let's put another layer of fiberglass on it. What do we got here? Oh, I don't have any little strands, so we're going to...
Yeah, what I meant to say was I didn't have any biaxial 1708 to use, so I was going to use that mat, or I mean that chop strand here. So that's what we use, chop strand.
Chop strands will take a lot more epoxy.
Yeah, I use these rolls like this because I find it's easier to have those on hand for small repairs and things of that nature, and they're easy to store.
Dragging the excess epoxy over here to the edges.
The reason I'm getting it to the edges so that I can roll that chop strand over the top, the chop strand and the mat over the edge there.
That's a good thing about getting these brushes from the Dollar Tree. You get I think it's 3 brushes for $1 or $1.25, and they're a lot cheaper to throw away. All right. Let's sit this down someplace. Oh, let's see. Right there, be fine. Got a lot of excess epoxy over in this area. Yeah, I should have just cut a strip of thing. Even though I rounded the corners here, it's just not going to bend.
It actually did bend fairly easily once I got it saturated and used my hands to roll it over instead of using the roller itself.
Maybe it is. I keep working it by hand. Just working excess epoxy over this area.
And this is where I'm actually using my hands to actually push it down, and it actually held very well. So when you'll see when I cut it, it was no problem.
Alrighty. So we're going to start sanding this, getting this ready. Oh, this is fiberglass. I'm going to actually put a mask on.
Yeah, I've got enough comments about not wearing a mask.
And the first thing I'm going to do is cut all this excess fiberglass off.
And this is the part where I'd normally put some music in. So I decided to talk over it instead. And y'all don't have to listen to the oscillating saw.
Alright, it's ready to sand.
Okay, so I actually sanded this with 100 grit. And then I came back over it and resanded it a second time with 180 grit to get it ready for filler and stuff.
Alrighty, so what I'll do next on this side is actually put a filler on this, prime it and paint it. Now what I need to do on this side is actually cover this with some penetrating epoxy sealer, then come back and put some filler on it too. So let's go see if I can find some epoxy sealer. I can't seem to find any. I wonder if I left it in my garage or in the garage at the guest house. It ain't my garage. Let me go see if this is in my car. All right, so I didn't have any penetrating epoxy, so I'm gonna use regular epoxy. I think I've mixed up too much here. The top of the pump came off, so I'm having to mix it by hand. I'm not sure why it's turning yellow like this. Or white, I should say.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it changed. It was a milky color, but it ended up drying okay, and it was hard and sealed the wood. That's all that counted, and it wasn't re-seen.
Now this is pretty much a damn mess. I'm not sure what's going on with that epoxy, but we'll figure that later. I go pee. The one thing I hate about these West System pumps is the tube inside comes unscrewed. This happened to me twice. If you're moving this thing around and pumping and stuff, the tube inside comes and the pump falls apart. So then you have to dig that the tube that protrudes into the tank. You have to dig it out and screw it back onto this lid. That sucks. West Systems designed it better.
Alrighty, so I thought I'd show y'all why I'm fat. This is what I call my continental dinner and breakfast. It's potatoes from Ireland, onions from Scotland, ham from England, broccoli from France, and tomatoes from Italy, and then I'll end up putting some cheese on it from Mexico, which counts for Spain. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you made it all the way through, you'll get a great look at what the meal looks like at the end. I will tell you that it did taste very good. You can see my freezer there is kind of full, or refrigerator, but it was a great tasting meal. I get, it's just something that I cook occasionally, but it is high in carbs, so with the potatoes, so and cheese, so it's not that great, but it was great tasting. Thank you again. See you next week. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join the channel memberships if you want to. You'll see more videos. And again, I really appreciate the comments that you guys leave. I really do. So see you next week.